I think Alain Robert free soloed harder grades than I ever have.
He's free soloed some of the tallest skyscrapers in the world. He's been arrested over 100 times. He's free soloed some of the hardest rock routes in the world. He's had accidents so bad he's been declared 65% disabled and told he'd never climb again. This is a story of Alain Robert. Hello, I'm Cullen and this is yet another Climbing Explained. Today we're brought to you by Element. Alain Robert is nicknamed the real-life Spiderman for his insane free solos of some of the world's hardest and tallest buildings across the globe. A statement that is easy to dismiss, especially in this day and age of YouTube channels claiming they've climbed some crazy skyscraper, only to click on the video and it's 2 hours GoPro footage of some lad in a balaclava going up a skyscraper steps, with the only bit of climbing being the ladder at the top, and then finish with some really uncomfortable looking one arm hanging at the top for a sick insta pic. Though, maybe I'm just being gatekeepy, but it does annoy me when people claim this is climbing. So it's fair to say, whenever I hear people climbing buildings, I don't pay that much attention. I presume it's a bit of a gimmick. Even when I first heard of Alain and the fact that he was a climber, I thought, cool, probably just some insane punter. Though I might be right about the insane part, punter would be far from the right word to use for him. Alain Robert was born a climber. Well, at least he started climbing at 8, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too far off. But his first few years of climbing, he stuck to the normal stuff, just rock. He does talk about in his movie and book of being locked out of his home in his teens and having to scale 8 floors to an open window and how he felt like Robin Hood. Which I think for anyone else would be a bit mad. But for Alain it was a small event in his life compared to what he had yet to do. And so years before his fame, arrests and soloing buildings like these, he was actually a serious good rock climber. And I don't mean like local gym wad good, I mean like good. Like one of the best free soloers of his time and regarded by Honnold himself as one of the first people to push free soloing.
Well, I think Alain Robert was one of the first people to really free solo very difficult routes. I mean, really, I think that what he's done on rock is much closer to the cutting edge. The most relevant part of the grades that Alain was soloing in the 80s is just how close to the limit of human potential they were at the time.
Alain was free soloing 513D when 514 was the hardest sport grade being climbed. Nobody is doing that now. To be pushing free soloing right to the line of what at the time was considered possible. So what I'm trying to get across is that Alain wasn't just some lad who had dabbled in rock before spending a career on buildings. He has had a fucking amazing rock climbing career.